less than half century, digital environments have imbued nearly all aspects of our lives, and the digital is increasingly a key aspect of everyday life. As emerged during the COVID-19 lockdown period, digital technologies have become an essential instrument to support work, the spread of information, education, social activities, and even affective interactions. Therefore, we have a very powerful tool at our disposal, whose evolution and potentials are yet to be fully understood, but we also have to cope with its threats and drawbacks such as overuse and lack of physical interaction. This is the reason why we need to talk about digital well-being. Digital well-being is a new concept which is dynamic in nature, and that could be defined as the impact of digital technologies on what it means to live a life that is good for human being in an information society. Indeed, the possibility to be always connected may lead to some drawbacks that are not temporary. Thus, we experience the digital stress due to technological factors and to stimulus overload. Moreover, we have to consider also the possibility of having drawbacks coming from the overuse of interactive screens as sleeping, behavioral, and cognitive problems. A significant debate is emerging in the literature, with researchers looking at providing guidelines on how to balance educational opportunities with students' well-being and teachers as well. And this is of particular importance in this context, considering the immersive environments and their application in the educational settings. Despite the various and interesting experiences based on the use of immersive environments in the different fields, there's still lack of a general methodology and a sound theoretical grounded approach for the deployment and evaluation of immersive technologies for educational purposes. It's therefore key to evaluate the potential of immersive environments, immersive technologies in terms of digital well-being, while considering at the same time the related implications they may have in different aspects. EREdWeB main objective is to elaborate a sound methodology, including conceptual models, methods, and tools for a better understanding of the relationships between digital well-being and immersive technologies. In order to achieve this purpose, the project aims at providing a set of recommendations for developing educational activities based on immersive environments, mainly addressed at higher education. As a proof of concept, 2 educational scenarios will be designed together with the methodology to assess their effectiveness compared to traditional digital approaches, while ensuring users' overall well-being. EREdWeB objectives are fully in line with euniwell mission of understanding, improving, and rebalancing the well-being of individuals, community, and society. The digital well-being in EREdWeB will be declined according to 4 dimensions. The first one is the cognitive dimension, since the isolation in these environments can lead to a sort of alienation. The physiological dimension, since the motion sickness in wearing helmets is one of the most reported drawbacks of using immersive environments. Then the educational dimensions. Learning opportunities offered by immersive environment as vicarious learning experiences are strongly interesting. And finally, the social effects relate to the possible disruptive impact of relationship within working groups. To these perspectives, a cross-cutting technological dimension shall be added. In terms of specific tasks, EREdWeB aims at providing a deep understanding of the relationship between well-being and immersive environments from a cognitive, educational, physiological, and sociological perspective. Another task is to develop recommendation for the proper and safety use of immersive environment in order to reduce the risk derived from immersive environment misuse and overuse. Another task is designing an educational approach to the creation of two learning scenarios addressing higher education settings. And finally, EREdWeB aims at building up a strong networking activity to reinforce the research network initially made by the consortium members, together with relevant stakeholders both in academic and industrial fields, to pave the way to further activities of external fund research project. EREdWeB consortium is coordinated by the University of Florence, and it also includes the University of Birmingham, Linnaeus University, University of Leiden, the University of Nantes. Thank you.